Neha, I'm super excited because you are the 100th guest, the 106th episode, but the 100th guest. And I've been such a huge fan of yours and the platform that you have created. So I'd love to know the genesis of that platform and how did you even think of something so huge?
Sure. Thank you, Rashmi. It's a real honor to be your 100th guest on your platform. And thank you for building such a great platform. Um, well, I mean, first of all, I didn't think that I was creating anything huge when I started off JobsForHer. And it's been almost exactly 8 years since I founded JobsForHer. It was a very simple problem with a very complicated solution, but I was determined to find the solution because I knew this was a problem that we had to solve for the sake of our women, for the sake of our families, for the sake of society, for the sake of companies, and for the sake of our economy. And that is why I started JobsForHer, specifically to get women to restart their careers and to figure out whatever they need to be able to get back to work. Once I started JobsForHer and we kept growing and evolving over the years, it soon became clear that if we wanted to move that diversity needle and that gender needle and get more and more women to enter the workplace and stay in the workplace, and not just stay, but to rise in the workplace, it was important that we build a platform that will accelerate the careers of women's journeys, no matter the stage of their journey. And that's where JobsForHer, as you see it today, came about.
Oh, wow. The intent was so pure and the growth has been so organic. And when you are now looking back, like Steve Jobs says, and connecting the dots, are there moments where you really feel so happy that you did it? Are there moments when you look back and say, oh my God, did I actually do this?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think every year I have looked back and felt like, oh my God, did this really happen? Because I remember when I started JobsForHer, I myself was a woman restarter. Yeah. And somebody, mentored me and said that I should imagine where we would be 5 years from today. And I sat in front of a whiteboard and tried to think about where we'll be in 5 years. The numbers that I put down there, I think we were there in less than a year. So I could have never imagined that even on our eighth birthday, we'd be talking about the fact that we have 3.5 million women on the platform, 10,000 plus companies, 2,000 plus mentors, 500 plus learning partners, and just huge number of stories and anecdotes and good wishes of so many women who have found career success through the platform. So it's actually incredible to go back in time and connect those dots and just be happy that we believed and we stayed on track to achieve the mission that we set out to. But I have to tell you that as a founder, no matter what milestone you achieve, by the time you achieve that milestone, all you can see is the kind of work that still has to be done. So we, like they say, Delhi bahut dur hai.
Bangalore says zarur dur hai, but otherwise, I think when you're talking about dreaming, there's one thing with us women that we are scared to dream big. And this is we're going into the International Women's Day week. And I call it the Women's Week. I love celebrating everything that we women do. Is there something, Neha, that you would tell those women who are hesitating to put even that first step? Can I do it? The imposter syndrome.
Yeah, absolutely, Rashmi. First of all, in JobsForHer, we don't even call it Women's Week, we call it Women's March. Um,
Okay.
and throughout the month of March, we have tons of different events and master classes and sessions lined up for women every year. I think it's very, very important for women to realize that one, it's never too late to restart your career or start your career or, get serious about your career. Two, if you're at a particular stage of your career where you feel you do need to pause or do need to refuel, that's okay. A comma, it can be a comma in your journey, it doesn't have to be a full stop. And three, we need to kind of tackle and break a lot of the biases and mindset roadblocks that are holding us back, break through them, and then realize the kind of opportunities that are lying in front of us. Because, frankly, from a macroeconomic condition point of view, there has never been a better time for women's careers than there is right now. The kind of flexibility that all women have been vying for, the kind of flexibility that is offered today in this post-pandemic world has never been offered before. The number of companies for who their top goal is to hire more women, we have never seen that before. And the number of families that have realized that, hey, we would like to have that second breadwinner in the house. We would like to support our women's careers as much as we support our male careers. We have never seen that kind of support as we are seeing today. So we all need to get out there, and this International Women's Day, we need to promise that this opportunity that has come in front of us, we will grab it with open hands.
We will. And like you said, Women's March. Is there something coming up special for Women's March that you would like to talk about here, Neha?
We do actually have a very special announcement coming up, and I'm not going to spoil the surprise right now. But stay tuned, do follow us on social media platforms. I'm sure Rashmi will also share it on hers, and you will find out the special announcement that we have coming up on our 8th birthday.
All the very best. I'm sure it's going to be another big hit for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rashmi.